Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we packed our backpack, a bottle of water, a couple of snacks, and with bus ticket in hand, we went again to explore the Sea of Baden-Württemberg, the beautiful Bodensee and the city of Constance, a destination that is not new to this channel. But this time the mission was to visit another of the towns on the lake shore, a magical and beautiful place, the city of Meersburg. But for those who have not visited our blog or seen any other video about the Bodensee, I tell you that it is known as the South German Sea. It is the largest inland lake in all of Germany, with an area of more than 500 square kilometers. This lake is fed by the melting of glaciers in the Alps, which can be seen in the background in summer. The lake is shared by 3 countries, Switzerland, Austria and Germany, and within the German area it is shared by the state of Baden-Württemberg and Bavaria. And well, the lake is also known as Lake Constance, since this city is one of the oldest and main cities on the shores of the lake and has a special characteristic of being a city shared with Switzerland. A small part of the city already belongs to that country, and the other major part is within Germany in the state of Baden-Württemberg. This lake could be considered one of the main tourist attractions or destinations in southern Germany, so its settlements or cities around it have a considerable traffic of tourists all year round. And in the same way within its surroundings you can find many parks, museums, services and tourist activities for all tastes and logically hotels, bars and restaurants. Talking about the lake, its different places, cities, history would take us hours or whole days. It is a place about which there is much to tell. The day was a bit rainy at the beginning, but that didn't stop us from doing the tour. And also the weather in Germany and especially in this southern part of Germany is very changeable. In fact, it improved during the day to the point of enjoying a sunny day after midday. This time we traveled by bus. The trip takes about 2 hours and the bus stop is 1 block from one of the entrances to the city center of Konstanz. Walking through the center of Konstanz is always a very good experience. Its old but very well-preserved architecture houses countless shops, boutiques, bars, restaurants, very touristy and also very youthful atmosphere. It is worth mentioning that Konstanz is a university city, so a large part of its population are students. Its cobbled alley takes us directly to the port of the lake, which was our objective. Finally, with the impressive sculpture of the bark on the edge of the port dock, turning around and looking at the whole panorama is an imposing sculpture that characterizes the city of Konstanz, with the Pope in one hand and the King in the other. It refers to stages in the city in ancient times when it was a diplomatic headquarters of great importance. But these are historical data that we will not go into details about this time. On this occasion the mission was to take one of the boats to visit another city on the other side of the lake. From the city of Konstanz, tourist boats leave about every 15 minutes that make different trips to other towns or routes. The most popular and frequent are the boats that take you to the city of Friedrichshafen and also to the city of Meersburg, our destination this day. You can buy the tickets in the sale room that is on the corner in front of the dock. On this occasion we took the round-trip ticket for a price of €13 per person. We left at 11 in the morning to take the boat back at 3 in the afternoon. But the schedules to Meersburg are practically every half hour and the last one is at 6 in the evening. And so it was, we embarked on a very elegant yacht, with capacity for around 500 people, with 3 floors, with different terraces, inside an elegant bar and restaurants, where the tables extend along the terraces, as well as platforms to sit and appreciate the view of the coast, the island of Manna, and enjoying the fresh air and the birds that fly accompanying the boats. The trip from Konstanz to Meersburg takes half an hour. And finally we were able to see the city in the background, its pier and its castle next to its palace on top. The The city of Meersburg is one of the most visited in all of Lake Constance thanks to its obvious beauty. With a population of around 6,000 inhabitants in 12 square kilometers. In an architectural infrastructure of medieval character and elevated surface, making it also have very good views. Its economic activity is mainly tourism, but also wine culture, since it is quickly evident that it is located between vineyards on its slopes with a large number of wineries and taverns to taste a good German wine. The city was named for the first time in about the year 988, and during 1210 to 1803 it belonged to the bishopric of Constance, being occupied largely by fishermen. One of its main attractions is its ancient castle dating from the 7th century. Located on top of the hill at 440 meters, it is characterized by being one of the castles that are still inhabited and preserved in its original form from that time, and is now open to the public to visit as a museum. Next to it and a garden terrace is the new palace dating from the 13th century, the bishop's residence and now housing a museum. And its historic center is extremely pleasant, with its old houses of ancient wooden structure, which go from its promenade up to small alleys around the castle and a small central square. As we mentioned, tourism is its main activity, so practically every house or building is destined to the sale of tourist services and products: bars, restaurants, cafes, ice cream parlors, souvenir shops, a town that makes you feel like you are in a set for an old movie, a medieval village, like a little trip to the past, an image of dreams, very romantic and elegant, with a photograph that makes anyone fall in love. After having completely toured the city, having taken the respective photographs and videos, resting in front of the lake in one of its restaurants, it was time to leave. It was a fantastic day that we will definitely repeat. And the fact is that Lake Constance is a destination that, despite visiting it on many occasions, is a place where you will always find something to do. It is a place where you can spend a whole week. It is even very popular to be toured by bicycle, with different camping areas in its surroundings. This time the day was too short for us. And the last images we have to say goodbye. But without a doubt we will soon bring you another destination of this fantastic lake. And before we leave, we take the chance to remind you to give us a like to this video. And if you are interested in the state of Baden-Württemberg, the city of Stuttgart, or in Germany in general, I invite you to visit our travel blog travelstuttgart.com for more information, and follow us on social networks, and of course to subscribe to our channel. We will bring you many more destinations like this very soon. Thanks a lot for your visit and see you next time.